Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the psychology of selling SaaS. And in this one, we'll be talking about the only three reasons why people buy SaaS products, and why you need to understand these reasons so you can justify them, with every offer that you make, with every product that you create, and so on. So you basically get the best conversions possible, because this is more of a mindset than everything else. So let's get started. Basically, we need to understand before we even start writing any landing page, before we start thinking about the website, before we start thinking how you can explain it to someone else. We always need to understand why people buy SaaS products, so you can optimize your offer and just make it as irresistible as possible. So this is all you need to understand for now. I'll show you how to, where you can learn more about, the landing page part and how to implement everything else with a free resource that I'll have at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. So let's jump right into the three reasons why people buy. So number one is they want your product to fix a certain problem and get them the desired result that they want. So they don't really care about the features, they don't really care about the benefits and so on. They only care about use cases of how they can use your product to fix a problem and to get a desired result that they want. Most likely, whenever they fix a problem, that's like the desired result. And basically, you need to make them understand that they can get a very good ROI out of using this, because then it makes the decision to convert like a no-brainer, right? So if they really understand and they believe that it could actually happen, like that they can use your product to fix that problem, then they attach the value of that problem be fixed. So they would save X amount of time a week, they would save X amount of money, they will make more money, they would, whatever the result is that they want, they'll attach that result to your product, and that's what and they'll perceive it as being worth way more, and seeing the whole decision of converting, not really a problem, like a no-brainer. But you still need to have the other two reasons, right? So reason number two is they'll always have some questions. They always have some objections. The thing is like whenever people, visit your website and stuff like that, they always have some true questions about how does a particular feature work? Does it work with this product that I'm using? I don't know. Can it do this? Can it do that? Or whatever it is. They have these questions that keep them from converting because they fear that this might not be the right solution for them. And it's not like they will always have these questions. People already ask you these questions, but you're not answering them on your website because people really rarely ask this. So for everyone that asks you one of these questions, probably, I don't know, 50 or other 100 people had the exact same question. They didn't ask and they didn't convert just because of that question, because they didn't have absolute certainty that your product could fix, that your product would be, whatever they wanted, whatever they were looking for. So what you need to do is you need to get really good at identifying these questions, and then getting really good at answering them throughout your entire website. I actually have a formula for that, and I'll show you, more near the end of the video. And number three is you need to understand that people always fear the transition. Whenever you're making, humans are people are, the types of beings that like to be comfortable, and they always fear change, right? So if you really think about it, this makes a ton of sense. So whenever they're switching from your products, the product that they're using or the process that they're using to start using your product, it always creates some sort of fear, some sort of anxiety that it's going to take too much work, that it might not work in the end. It might be like a waste of time and so on. Um, and they really seem like, oh, then I'll have to change this. I'll have to learn a new tool. I might need to change my process. I need to set up everything, from the beginning and stuff like that. They always have these objections. What if I have a problem? Stuff like that. So what you need to do is you need to control that fear. You need to justify why that fear is irrational in your case, and you want to take a look at your product and how you onboard a client, a new customer, and think, okay, how am I making this easy for a new customer? Most of the times it ends up being, companies end up having like one-click integrations where it imports all of your data, so the setup is really easy. Maybe if the setup is hard, then there are some companies that do all the setup for them, so they don't have to do anything, so they have nothing to worry about. The Some products are very easy to use, so the learning curve is like super small. Um, and companies with really good products also tend to have really great support. So they if anything goes wrong, then they'll have some people that will be there to help. So it's not like you never had these things. Is you need to communicate that. You need people to understand that these things are available, because whenever they are fearful, they'll look for ways to not convert, and you need to be there to justify this fear and show that you have either one of this, and that switching is going to be easy and there's nothing to worry about. So that's basically the three reasons. And actually, the three reasons why people buy are also the exact same reasons why people don't buy. So, I mean, if people have an objection, if you answer it, and if you answer it, yeah, they're going to buy. But if you don't answer it, they're not going to buy. If you're missing just one of these pillars, then you're missing out on probably like 80% of the conversions that you could be having, because you're just not doing it properly. People are not seeing how they can use your products properly. To get a result that they want. They're not getting their objections answered, and they are fearful that the amount of work that it will take to start using your product. So you need to fix that. You need to to explain it properly. So when creating landing pages, all you have to think about is, am I answering those three things? Am I showing them how easy it is to get started? And am I answering all of their objections? Am I showing them how they can use my product to get the results, instead of talking about some stupid features that no one cares about, because the people only care about themselves. So let's get started. I want you to get started in doing some change, understanding this a little bit better. And I have two options for you. So number one, if you like to do it yourself and you don't need a help, or you think you don't need help, you can go ahead and go to cortez.design/cheat sheet. And this is the formula that I use with all my clients. It's a formula for a landing page that turns basically you just answer those questions and you'll basically have a landing page. You have all of the copy. It doesn't require any emails. I have like real examples available of clients and their live websites, like and using this exact formula. And this is basically a proven process. Instead of spending months of trial and error and not even knowing how to start and how to start running the copy of your homepage, or maybe contracting someone else or whatever it is, you can just follow a proven process and go to cortez.design/cheat sheet and do it in a couple of hours instead of doing it in a couple of months and still not having it work. But if you're really serious about growing and you're serious about getting really good conversions for your website, you can go to cortez.design/apply, and all this is like a link on my website where you can book a call with me after you answer a couple qualifying questions. And what the call is for is just to see if we're a good fit. I want to take a look at your product and your business and so on, ask you a bunch of questions about your problems, about your goals, see if you're a good fit, see if there's something I can provide a really good ROI on my services, and if there is, I'll go ahead and explain how that works and how I can help, and you can make a decision if you want to be a part of it or not. And if you're not a good fit, I'll basically won't have anything to sell to you, because I only work with good fits, because I'm stubborn. That's how it is. And yeah, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and comment something in the comments, because I'm always happy to answer any questions, and looking forward to share more videos like this. Cheers.